Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. We are going to be doing the NFL Week 5 tier list. We are in Week 5, everybody. And I've been trying to do some different videos, trying to figure out what topic I should do next. But there's really not much I can do right now because my internet is not really that good because we're still trying to figure out if we're moving or not. And some games just don't work with my internet for whatever reason. Or the internet I have I'm using, which is a different internet box, which ain't that good. But it's just like I can't play Minecraft with it on Hive or anything like that. But anyways, guys, we're gonna get right into this. But first thing I want to point out before we start this tier list is that the teams that will not be mentioned in here, because I'm not mentioning the bye week teams, which the teams are the Chargers, Seahawks, Buccaneers, and Browns. Yeah, they're not getting mentioned here. So there's that. But first, let's start off with the first game of the day. We got tomorrow's football. Thursday night football. You got the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. The Chicago Bears. Yeah, they blew a big lead. Justin Fields looked really good on the passing game though, which is really good, but they just blew a lead and they had to have blown that lead. It was not good. I I want to say Justin Fields is a franchise QB, but he just needs to get out of Chicago, honestly. Maybe he should be trying to get out of Chicago because Chicago's just not. Chicago's just a mess. The coaching staff and everything like that. It's just not looking good. We have not seen much of the Justin Fields run game. But I'll tell you what I think is going to happen tonight. But on the Commander side of things, they almost beat the Philadelphia Eagles in overtime. They came up a little short. But that was a good game. And Sam Howell looks like a real talent on that team, so I think they're legit. I think they're a legit contender just because the Giants are just doing giant things. But yeah. But I do have an upset here. I got the Bears winning their first NFL game of the season. I got the score 31-23 just because these Justin Fields and that team needs a win so bad. So I think Justin Fields is going to get like 3 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown. And it's going to win the game for him. And yeah, I think the Bears beat the Washington Commanders. Just an upset. Next up, you got the Jags at Bills in London. Jags at Bills in London. So the Jaguars, they beat the Falcons in London and got the win 23-7. Their defense looked really good, and Trevor Lawrence looked okay. So that's good to see. And for the Bills, my God, they just... Okay, so they were competitive with the Dolphins. They were competitive in the first... Like, it was like 14-14. I was like, oh, shoot, this is going to be a game. And then they let Stephon Diggs rip their secondary. It was just a mess. The Bills got the win, though. The Bills, that was a really great performance. And the Bills are actually starting to look more legit than past years. So, just for the sake of it, I got a closer game here in London. There's always some closer games in London. But, / Buffalo, London, whatever. But, I got the Bills winning 27-24. Jaguars, you don't have to worry. You don't have to panic if you're at 2-3 because, like, your division is just going to be easy to win. Like, no doubt. So, yeah. Next, you got the Saints and the Patriots. The Saints. Oh boy. The Saints, yeah, Derek Carr passed the Alvin Kamara 13 times. It got them nowhere in the win. They got 9 points, and that was it. The Saints are kind of a weird team. They keep putting up low amount of points. I would expect them to put more up. But they're still winning games, which is good. And for the Patriots, yeah, they got their butts kicked against the Cowboys. Mike Jones got benched in that game later in the game. And it was just sad, bro. The Patriots, I think their offense, they just truly need two like receivers. They truly need like a big receiver. I wish DeAndre Hopkins would have went to New England. That would have helped a lot, and then maybe someone else that was like minimal, like maybe like a Marquez, not Marquez. I mean, I forgot his name, but oh no, McCole Hartman. Maybe like a McCole Hartman over there, and they'd be really good. But I do got an upset here just for the Patriots to bounce back, which I got the Patriots winning 28-25. I don't know what the Saints are really doing this year, so I'll take the Patriots to beat the Saints at home. Next, you got the the Tennessee Titans at the Colts. Not New Orleans, I got confused. So, the Colts. So, actually, not the Colts. The Colts. Oh my god. Titans. Okay, so the Titans destroyed my Bengals, and I'm crying right now. That's all I'm going to say. The Titans looked really good. The run game got going. Derrick Henry had a passing touchdown. Tannehill looked okay. And everything just worked out for him against the Bengals at home. And then the Colts almost just came up short from a comeback. Anthony Richardson is starting to look better and better as the weeks go. And the Colts really got their true talented quarterback. Maybe another season. He needs to learn more of that passing game, and they're going to be on target. They're going to be on there. But I don't think the Colts are expected to be this good this year. I think the Titans have the upper hand of being better. And the Titans somehow play better in Lucas Oil, and the Colts play better in Nyson. So, I'm going to take the Titans here. They'll beat the Colts in Indianapolis. 24-13. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. I just don't know. Richardson's going to throw a pick. I think this is where Richardson starts throwing more picks. I think he's going to have throw two picks on the passing game, but I mean, can't do much about that. So, there's that. Next, you got the Ravens at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Ravens. Okay. Their defense looked really good against Dorian Thompson, or whatever his name is, again, on the Browns. But they actually looked really good. They got 3 turnovers, or 3 interceptions from the quarterback, and they look like they're going to be winning the division, honestly. From a Bengals fan, they look like they're going to win the division. So, I just got to pray that injuries start causing more problems so we can win the division. Because, I mean, come on now. Who's going to win the division if Ravens go down? It's going to be us. Better be us. Anyways. For the Steelers, Kenny Pickett did suffer a knee injury, but I think he's coming back this week. Yeah, he's definitely coming back this week. So, and their offense just, I don't know what the Steelers are doing. I mean, their defense is getting them close games and stuff, but they just did not look good. I mean, I don't know. The Steelers are just a weird team. I just don't know what the Steelers are doing, but it's because of the defense. And just because of how good the defense has been playing, I think their defense is going to get them a win here. And I got the score 17-19 Steelers win this just because of their defense. I like their defense this year. I told everybody that they're going to be very dangerous with the defense. They've been dangerous. But now the next game. Ooh, you got the Carolina Panthers going to Detroit to play the Blue Kitties. So, the Panthers. Yeah, they lost to the Vikings off a Bryce Young fumble. It's just sad. I mean, he cannot hook. It's weird. Like, it's just probably because the whole team is just so different, huh? And Bryce Young and getting a new quarterback is different. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt them this season. But I think Bryce Young's gonna get better and all that. But for the Lions, I just don't know what to say about the Panthers, though. But the Lions, they destroyed the Green Bay Packers. And my goodness, are they ready? They are roaring. I am such a big Lions fan this year. I like the Lions this year. And just because of what they did to the Packers, I got them winning here 21-26. I think the Panthers are going to be starting to get more offense kicking in as the season goes. Just because of Bryce Young, he's progressing still. There's going to be more offense this week. So, yeah. Lions win that. And Panthers sadly go 0-5 because that's not a direction probably want to be in right now. But next up, you got the Houston Texans going to Atlanta. The Texans, I called it an upset. I called it. I knew they would beat the Steelers, and they did it. Thank you, CJ Stroud. I love you so much, bro. And yeah, their offense, CJ Stroud is a stud, man. He looks really good. I love it. And for the Atlanta Falcons, my goodness, they just could not get. It was Desmond Ritter throwing picks, and hopefully he does not do that against the Houston Texans. Ritter threw some picks, lost them the game, kind of. They just couldn't get really much going. And is this the Kyle Pitts game? I'm calling this the Kyle Pitts game because he's going to have to do something. It's going to be this week. So I got the Falcons winning 20-27 because it's going to be the Kyle Pitts game we're all waiting for. He's going to have like 2 touchdowns, and it's going to be a great time for the Falcons. So, yep. There you guys go. Next up. Oh, God. You got the Giants and Dolphins. 2 teams that got absolutely destroyed. But for the Giants, sacked Daniel Jones 11 times from the Seattle's defense. Seattle's defense of all defenses. 11 times. Ouch. Also caused turnovers. I don't know what the Giants are really doing. They just do not look like themselves right now. They need a bye week so bad so they can get it together because, man, it just does not look good. It looks brutal. Giants fans are just, it just looks brutal there. And for the Dolphins, well, you dropped 70 points one week, and then you dropped 20 the next week. And they got their absolute butts kicked from the Bills, 48-20. And I am sure the Dolphins are going to bounce back. I don't think it's panic time. Come on, they're 3-1. They were destined to lose sometime. I had the Bills winning, but they looked like they were going to be competitive. They just couldn't get it going after that. After the first half, they just couldn't get it really going. So, I have the Dolphins bouncing back here. I got them winning 30-17. I just don't know if Saquon's coming back. If Saquon's coming back, it's 7-30, and if Saquon's not coming back, it's 7-30. So, yeah, just take out the 1 if Saquon's not there. So, yeah, I just don't know what the Giants are going to be able to do. So, Dolphins win 30-17. Next. Oh my God. Oh, do I really want to talk about this again? Alright, we got a nice talk with the Bengals. So, next game, we got the Bengals and Cardinals. Yeah, the Bengals got their butts kicked. Shut the 3 points again against the Titans defense. The only 2 good things out of this is that Mixon he actually looks pretty good. He don't look good. He don't look bad like last year on the run game, to be honest. And the defense is actually playing their hearts out again. But the offense just cannot get nothing going. Like, they can't get nothing going. They really can't get nothing going. And I don't know if it's about Burrow's injury or what's going on there. I don't know. Zach Taylor's got to figure this out because we cannot afford to lose this game. If we lose to the Cardinals, I think it's real panic time. Because we need this win because we got some tough games coming up and we just desperately need this win. Jamar Chase is complaining he's not getting as many targets. or catches. But, my goodness. But, let's talk about the Cardinals. The Cardinals, they're putting up fights against every team every week, and I think they're going to continue to do that, but do I think they're going to win this? No. I think they're still trying to tank. I don't know if they're trying to tank for Caleb Williams. So, I think they're just messing around with teams a little bit. They beat the Cowboys, they're going to want to win sometime. So, yeah, I think they're just messing around with some teams. And Bengals, they're probably going to get messed around a lot this game. But I don't think the Cardinals are going to win. It's because they're tanking, thank God. So, I don't know. I just don't like the Cardinals defense. The Cardinals defense is still horrible. It's just their offense that's just been tweaking a little bit. It's been tweaky. It's actually been good for some reason with Josh Dobbs. But, this is the game. Alright, I am going to predict this one final time. Bengals, you lose this game, I don't know how many times I'm going to be able to take you this year. Because I think it's going to be starting to get to the time where I can't take you anymore. Because I just don't know what's going on. Like, what is happening right now? And then we got to worry about the T. Higgins injury too. He might not be in for this game. But either way, I will take the Bengals here. Hopefully they should get the job done in Arizona. I mean, it is brutal. It was brutal to watch that Titans game. I mean, first drive was the best drive, and they got only 3 points. And then after that, nothing was going well. Man, I just don't know. So it's just the Bengals are interesting. So, here, this is the offensive explosion. I'm calling this the offensive explosion of the Bengals. I think this is where Joe Burrow is just going to go freaking off on this team. And it's going to be 35-17. The Bengals win. This is where Joe Burrow goes off on the Cardinals. And, yeah, Cardinals are going to still put up a fight, but not big. This is where Jamar Chase gets 2 or 3 touchdowns. And he can shut his mouth down. Please win this game, Bengals. Enough with talking about the Bengals. Let's talk about the Eagles and Rams. The Eagles, had a close game with the Commanders, but the Commanders are competing, honestly. So they shouldn't feel that bad. Yeah, taunting penalty did cost them a lot. But other than that, this team don't look bad. The Eagles don't look too bad. I think they are stoppable, though. Obviously by the Niners or Cowboys, but the Eagles are just a weird team. They're really good. They're good at times, and then they look just mid at sometimes, so they don't really need to do much to beat teams. And the Rams, they beat the Colts in overtime, almost blowing the lead, though. Puka Nacua just looks really good. I don't know if Cooper Kupp's coming back for this game, but if he is, it's going to be a lot closer than people expected. I think the Rams might even beat the Eagles if they get Cooper Kupp. But either way, I do got the Eagles winning here. 34-24, just because I just don't know what the Rams are gonna be doing on offense. Matthew Stafford's still gotta try to try to stop with the turnovers, because that's what's hurting the Rams a lot. A lot of times that's hurting the Rams. If he didn't throw any turnovers against the Bengals, they probably would have won that game, honestly. So yeah, you guys gotta quit with the turnovers, but he's probably gonna throw a pick or a fumble. So yeah, there's that. Next, you got the Jets at the Broncos. Yeah. Yay. Okay, actually, yay, because the Jets, they put up a fight against the Chiefs. It was 17-0. I was like, oh, great. Now they get to say all this stuff about Taylor Swift. She keeps partying. But no, they were coming back. It was 17. Alright, it was almost a comeback. But the Chiefs got the W. Unluckily. Zach Wilson balled out that game, though, and it was nice. We saw some flashes of, Aaron Rodgers passes, which was... Uh-oh. Maybe this is where Zach Wilson turns good. I don't know. And for the Broncos, they came back against the Bears. I don't know what the Broncos are doing. I don't have nothing to say about them. So I'm gonna take the Jets here, 23-16, and I think Zach Wilson's gonna get better now. This is his season. Let's see what he can do. Next up, oh boy, you got the Chiefs and the Vikings. The Chiefs, 17-0, 23, and you put 6 points in the second. Like, holy cow! You only put 6 points up. Like, Jets defense got to him. Patrick Mahomes was throwing some picks and stuff, which is nice to see, and it just was not looking good for the Chiefs. But meanwhile, the Vikings, yeah, I don't know what the heck that game was, but okay, Vikings, but Kirk Cousins throwing a pick in the end zone or whatever happened again, and Vikings are just a weird team. I'm gonna take the Chiefs in overtime here. Just because Justin Jefferson versus the Chiefs, it's going to be interesting. I don't think Justin Jefferson's going to get it done, though. I do think the Chiefs win this 27-21 overtime. And, yeah, there's that. Next up, you got Sunday Night Football, everybody. Sunday Night Football. The Dallas Cowboys heading to San Francisco. The Cowboys destroyed the Patriots. Their defense made them a living crap. They had some turnovers from Mac Jones, and it was just amazing. Their offense, still not that impressive, but their defense looks really good. Their 49ers, demolished Cardinals, even though they did put up some points on their defense, but come on, they're just trolling around with teams, so. Niners got the win, though, 35-16. And the Niners just look so unstoppable. Well, Christian McCaffrey also had 3 touchdowns. Or 4 touchdowns, I think. I don't know. I forgot. 3 or 4 touchdowns. And he just looks unstoppable, too. Brock Purdy missing only 1 pass in that game, which is insane. And it just looked really good for them. The Niners have a bright future now. So, I'm going to take the 49ers in overtime as well. 20-26, because I don't know what the Cowboys are going to do. I just want to see we always get this matchup, and it's always a low score. Because last time it was 16-19 49ers, and last time it was 17-23 49ers. So, I think we're going to see more offense, though, in this game. Like, barely enough. Barely more offense. Like, literally 3 points, and then overtime. So, yeah. But anyways, and then you got the last game is Monday Night Football. You got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The Packers got destroyed by the Lions. Looked like they could have did a little bit of a short comeback, but could not do it. And then the Raiders, we don't know if Garoppolo's coming back, but O'Connell looked okay, and I just don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what the Raiders are doing this year. I don't know what the Packers are doing this year, so. In that case, I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers to win 21-23, and let me know if you guys like these picks or not. So, anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Also, not to mention, I'm going on vacation Friday and coming back Monday, so. And the place we're going to, it's like an Amish place in Ohio, and I don't know if we're going to have much service, so I don't know if I'm going to be watching some of these games. I'm going to try to watch the Bengals-Cardinals game, though, at least, if I can't watch anything else. But let me know in the comments, guys. These are good picks, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.